Hi everyone, Caroline here. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, we're going to do some printing on fabric today. I'm going to be using some of the new Imala chapter 36 stamps. I did a denim bag for my samples, and I've done wristbands and brooches, and I've done quite a few samples, and I went with the denim loop because of this. If you look at this stamp here, look at that. That's fabulous. And she's got a denim jacket on that's all frayed here. It's a stay wild, step by step, day by day, looking good. Love that. Love that. You've got one that's called mixed tape as well, and that's got the old cassette tape. It's very retro, very retro. Excuse me, and a lovely stamp here for doing backgrounds with. That's got it says dance and sound, and it's got all the musical instruments on. You can see that on there. That's another good one. This one is called Stay Classy. Try and take that out of the bag. You can see that. This is a fabulous stamp. It's got the city behind it and this fabulous woman. It says, keep your life simple, stay classy. Love this. Absolutely love this. Oh, it's been a great collection, and at the moment, excuse me, they've got a bundle on, a bundle offer on, that if you get them all, you know, you get them a heck of a lot cheaper. And to be honest, you think you'd want them all. It's hard to choose which your favourite. This one's called Triple Threat. Triple Threat, So Stylish, Friends Forever, Besties. Again, lovely stamps, all separate, so you can use them individually. Very, very versatile. Sorry. And the last one is called Anything. And it says, if you believe in yourself, anything is possible. And a smile doesn't cost anything. How true is that? And this is the stamp. So this on its own is just absolutely amazing. And then you've got this gorgeous flower here that you can use. And of course, for one of my samples, I printed off a piano, and I put that on there to make it into a piano, because these spoke to me as piano keys as well as being like a Venetian blind behind, that sort of thing. So so anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to make a bookmark. I got my denim from the charity shop. Just go around the charity shops, find the cheapest thing you can find in denim. And I think I picked up some denim jeans for £2. That's UK money. And have had so much out of it. And like I say, I did a bag. I've done wristbands, you know, the bracelets. Oh, and I've done a purse. Look at this. That I've stamped on. On the back it says Stay Wild. See, that's from this, and from the Stay Wild one. You see that? This is going to be a giveaway on the group, so I'll put a link if you're a member in there. So let's get started. I'm going to do a bookmark. I cut this with a die, a bookmark die, and you can actually fray edges as well. You know, possibilities are endless, as they say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lovely flower on here. It'll be on there like that. And from the Stay Wild, I'm going to use the sentiment that says Stay Wild as well. Now, when you're printing on fabric, you need the proper inks, and you need fabric paints. You can use acrylics, and I will show you how to do that. If all you've got is acrylics, that's no problem. The fabric paints are fairly wash safe because they have the additive in it. So, you know, it's up to you if it's something you're going to enjoy doing. If not, just, you know, with these, you're not going to wash a bookmark, are you? So you can use anything you like. So here we go. I'm going to pop this in here. Not much room on my desk today because I've got so much on it. Now, when you're putting your magnets in your, and I do recommend a stamping platform as well, because you may have to just press it down about 2 or 3 times with it being fabric. So, so that's worth noting. Let me just get my other, won't be a second, get my other magnet. So they're down like that. Now in the Versacraft you can get different colours. You know, they do all different colours. I've got a few colours, so I'm going to do it green so that it picks up all the greenery of it. And I'm going to do the Stay Wild in black. So let me just move these paints. I've got myself in a right mess here with stuff. Because there was so much I wanted to show you. So I'm going to use this Versacraft green. It's called Pine. And I'm going to use the black for the sentiment. So that's going to go down like that. If you're new to my channel, my stamping platform is the Eureka from Stamps by Me. In the many years I've been crafting, this has been the best. I wouldn't use anything else. I have a few of them. I have one that I just keep for fabrics, for because I do a lot of stamping on fabric, and you know, I don't show everything I make. I just, can you see that? You see how lovely that's stamped? Just going to go over that one more time. Give it that little bit extra ink on. And there we have it. Look at that on denim. How cool is that? Right, I'll just clean my stamp. Pop that back on the stamps back. I'll take that out. That's my squeaky one. Okay. So, once you've stamped with your ink, you then need to heat seal it. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment, so it's a bit of a nuisance. So you can see my cloth, I use it a lot. It's an old hanky actually. It wasn't an old one, it was one of my husband's hankies, and I pinched it. He doesn't know. So this is a little iron I got. It's a Russell Hobbs. It's just a little travel iron. I got it from Dunelm. And that's now sealed. You could actually wash that at 40 degrees and it won't run. So as I add it, paint now, I'm going to keep heat sealing it. So I'm going to do these little flowers in a pink. And this isn't fabric ink. This is acrylic. So like I say, I want to show you both, okay? The fabric ones. They do luster fabric, cosmic shimmer. Quite a few of them are cosmic shimmer. Okay, so, and I'll show you how to seal your acrylic. So I'm going to start with my flowers. Add some pink on. They make for beautiful gifts. And so easy to do this, isn't it? And very therapeutic. You know, we talk these days about mindful crafting, where it can help you to relax. And when you're doing this and you're concentrating on it, you're not really thinking about anything else. You're not worrying about anything else. But you do need quiet time with it. Just a little bit of quiet time to yourself. Get yourself a nice cup of coffee or a cup of tea, a bit of herbal tea. Prep for it, you know, get everything ready, and then sit down and just paint. Unlike paper, you know, something like this is you get a bit from the charity shop. You're not paying a lot of money for it. I'm in denim mode now because of this stamp. This Imala stamp, Stay Wild, has put me in denim mode. See, even now with just that and nothing else. How pretty. Excuse me. Bit of a spring cough, I think. And then I'm going to use a darker pink. These are called the Doorcraft Artiste. You can go on to Baker Ross, places like that. You know, that do a lot of crafting stuff. And so I'm just going up here with a little bit of the darker. Yeah, and they do fabric paints and fabric pens as well. These are the fabric pens that you can get, textile markers. And I have some Arteza ones, fabric markers as well. But one warning with those, and that is when you draw with them on fabric, it can spread. So if you draw it, heat seal it fast. Or you can put coat first with the Crafters Acrylic Fabric Medium. This is Deco Art. And coat it first, let it dry, and that seals the fabric for painting. And that's what I'll show you after for sealing your acrylic. And you see, with just that little bit of dark at the end of these flowers, just gives it that little bit of shading. I got a load of the acrylic paints from Wooden Blanks online. They were having a sale and I got them half price. And they've got another sale coming up because they're closing down. It's so sad so many of these companies are having to close. Very, very sad. They're just not the same since Create and Craft went bust. But other companies like Stamps by Me are very strong. They continue, and they're good. They're a good company. You know, they are saying that crafting is a bit in the doldrums at the moment. It goes like that mainly, I think, in summer anyway, because people are busy with the garden, spring cleaning, gardening. So it goes a bit quiet. But you know what? Take this in the garden and do it. Just sit and colour in the garden and paint. Get a little table set up. I don't have my caravan anymore, so but I used to take all my things to the caravan and I'd sit outside on the little bistro table I had there, and I would do all my colouring and my painting, and it was so lovely. How nice is this? How pretty is that? Right, push my brush out to move those out of the way. And then I've got the fabric. It's called the Cosmic Shimmer, a fabric paint. So if you go on Google it, you know, Cosmic Shimmer fabric paint, they really are the best ones I've found. So I've got it in like a light green. This one's called Golden Lime, and this one is called Shamrock Green. Brilliant for leaves. Brilliant. You see that? Blush. You can highlight when the ones that you've stamped in green, you can highlight, you see, like that. And yet it's so easy, this. People say, oh, you make it look easy, but, you know, when you watch, you can see it's just fun painting. You'll need a nice narrow brush for detail, and to go on to smaller things like your leaves and your petals. I mean, you could sell these if you do craft fairs, you know, hand-painted denim. Now you see this is a slightly different green. This is your Shamrock Green. But it just adds that little bit of extra colour to those that you've got your light green on. Can you see that? Now I'm going to heat seal it. Nice heat on it, like that. And while I've got it on the mat, I'm going to get my bigger brush. I'm just going to get my fabric medium, and this is how you cover your acrylic paint, and you just paint over it like that. And it won't wash off. So make sure you coat it all very well. This is just a bookmark, so I don't need to worry too much about that. But that's what that is. Deco Art Crafters Acrylic Fabric Medium. You can just Google it, find the cheapest one you can find. Cheapest outlet for it. And there we have that. And because that's got a pearl finish to it, it gives it that lovely sheen. And on the Cosmic Shimmer ones, they do sparkle fabric paint as well. I'll show you that. It looks, when you do it, it looks like it's going on clear, but it isn't. It has the glitter in it. And I don't know if you can see that when I do it. So let me get some on my brush. The purse I got the gold one, and I think you can see that better. It's hard on camera, isn't it, to see glitter and what have you, especially on a photograph. But maybe able to see that. And, I can see it on here, but you might not be able to see it. So let's get this made. Got a bit of paint there that's blobbed. Okay. So what I did is I printed off some denim background, or you can take a picture of denim, take a photograph of it, and then print it off, and you've got a great background. And I got this one that was like all rolled up jeans. I thought, oh, I like that. So and I've done a piece of cardstock that I'm going to pop this on as well. I'm going to stick that on there. So let me get some glue down. Let me pour some glue on here. And I'm just going to do all the back of that with the glue. I mean, you can have it loose if you want, fray it and have it loose on there. Honestly, the only limit is your imagination with it. And I'm sure you're all thinking, oh, what you can do with it. You'll make some amazing things. So, you don't even have to be good at sewing. You can use fabric glue to make things. So that's, you know, that's good to know. I really should have, having fun with this, aren't I? Let me just get a wipe. Wipe off that glue. So yeah, it takes a minute to key. Better with fabric glue, I think, for it, but it will dry and it will stay on there. And then that can go on my bookmark like that. Look unusual, that. Very unusual. And of course you can add things like buttons, and I bought some of these buttons. I've got a bag full of flower buttons, and they're all different little wooden buttons. You know, so you can add a button, or you can have a wooden button on up there. That'd be good. And also, off your oddments of your denim, cut some little thin strips for putting on your for a tie at the top. Again, use it all up. There's absolutely no waste with any of it. Everything can be used. You know? Lots of ties at the top. Let it shred a bit. Like that. You can put beads on as well. Add your beads. Have this on here. I'm going to glue this down. Just fun things to do, isn't it, with your crafting? You get fed up of card making, or how nice would this be in a journal as well? If you're doing your journal, you know, get a piece of denim, paint on it, use your jelly plate on it. We need to have lots of fun, don't we, with denim? And like I say, you can pop a button on there. Let's do that. Let me just pop my thing on, I won't be a minute. And you can get brads as well that you can use. Any brads. I got these a couple of years ago, and you know, the brilliant brads, those. Those would be very nice. These are called Brad's Vintage Line by Studio Light. Oh, by Studio Light. I've forgotten I got them from Studio Light. You know, that on there, push through, or push through there. Let's have a look. And push that through. You'll just need to cover the back up, you know, put some tape over that. A bit of masking tape or something, so that people don't catch the fingers on it. Or put another board on top and glue that on the back. And I think I'll do that because that looks nice like that. I'm not going to bother with the button. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that and it's been informative for you about stamping on your denim and your fabrics. There we have it. Fab Bookmark. Well, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please do give us a thumbs up and feel free to share. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.